Good morning. So, I just want to touch on a message that has been coming through for me very strong this morning. Um, it's about being chosen for this twin flame journey or for the spiritual awakening journey. If you were chosen, if you are on this journey, I just want to give you strength in knowing that you are able and you are capable and you can do this journey and complete it. It doesn't have to do with the other counterpart. A lot of times we say, well, how can I complete it? My other counterpart's not getting aligned and not getting in line and not doing his part. Um, but I want to assure you that the part of the self realization is when you are able to let go with that unconditional love, which also brings, you have to be strong enough to be able to do that. That means that you are already self actualized. When you get to the place where you can let them go and you can bring all that focus back to you, it means that you have already risen and that you are already self actualized, which that is what this journey is about. It's the spiritual awakening journey. The spiritual awakening is awakening us into our own power. And if you are on this journey and you were chosen for it and you're already progressing, it means that you do have the capability of coming through and pulling through and self-realizing yourself and letting go and getting and coming into self-actualization. You will never have something on your plate that you cannot deal with. This was all written ahead of time. This was all written and you were guided to the point that you are at now. If you did not have the capability to proceed and to go through this and persevere, then you would not be able to even conceive the journey, because the journey was always here. It was always your calling. It was always your higher purpose. It was always your soul's knowing. When you look back, you can see that from early childhood, you always knew that there was more. There was always something where you said, one day I will self-actualize. One day I'll do this. One day I'll do that. And when you start waking up, the one day comes into the present, and now's the time, now's the time, now's the time. And I just want to reassure you that if you are on this journey and if you are having a spiritual awakening, if you are perceiving the journey, then you have the capability and the ability and the know-how. You have it all within yourself. You have to quit looking outside of yourself for the power to empower you. And you have to start bringing all that power back to you and allowing it to rise from within you. And then when you bring all that power back to you, and it's not in a superficial, egotistical kind of way, it is in a knowing that you're a divine kind of way, knowing that you are part of everything and you are already worthy and actualized. It's just a matter of stepping into it. And nothing outside of you is going to be able to give you that worthiness if you can't give it to yourself. So that unconditional love, that if you are on the twin flame journey, that unconditional love that you can give to your twin in the act of letting them go, watching them go flourish without even watching them go be. The watching them will come back to you. It will present itself throughout your whatever you're doing. It will come back into your life because you are connected in the energetic field. But as long as you can bring that attention back to yourself and give them unconditional love and space, part of unconditional love is giving them the space, giving them the blind spot. Now, bring your energy back. Quit looking into their energy, because we are connected energetically. We keep on looking into their energy. And so just bring all that energy back. And then imagine how much power you have within your own life. And it's like everything has to come together at once. So once you are able to let them go, that means that you are enough self-actualized to be able to give yourself that self-love and feel worthy without looking for that outside validation from anyone outside of yourself. So even if you're on the twin flame journey, it's your twin, gives you that massive mirror. But even if you're just on the spiritual awakening, on the spiritual awakening, which is the main part of the twin flame journey and the spiritual, that is the main part of this existence in this field. So if you are on the spiritual awakening, you can give unconditional love outside of yourself to all of the places that have caused you triggers, things that you are holding on to. It could be worrying, it could be why somebody behaves in this manner and it affects me. When you take all of that energy back and you don't allow anything outside of you to move you from your core, then you have all the power within your life. And so that was just a quick message that was coming through for me. It came up a few times. It was, if it was put on your plate, you can deal with it. If it was given to you and you can perceive it, then you have the capabilities of going through it, transcending it, working with it, overcoming it, becoming part of it altogether. So sending you guys so much love. Thank you so much for watching.